Hi, I'm Leanne Pepper. I'm here to show you a little bit of the functionality that you're going to have in Zoom for your live Zoom classes. To begin a live virtual Zoom lesson, you're going to use your single sign-on badge to log into your Chromebook. Once you're at that screen, you're going to click the Canvas icon. Every school and possibly each teacher at the school may have different, unique, tailored ways for you to access their classes depending on each situation. So if you have questions about how you're going to access in your Canvas platform, the best person to reach out to is directly to your teacher or through the school for more information. The one thing to remember is that you're always going to access your live virtual Zoom classes right there in Canvas. So let's get started. So what I'm seeing right now on the screen is I'm already in a Zoom meeting and I'm looking at my teacher's shared screen. So my teacher is Martin Casper, and what he's sharing with me right now is his Canvas calendar. And so this is just one of the ways that you are going to be able to click into your daily live Zoom meetings. When you select calendar in your Canvas course, you will see these appointments in that calendar. There's other ways to get to the Zoom meetings, but that's just one. So once you're in that Zoom meeting, you're going to see some different functionalities here at the bottom of your screen. The first one is to mute and unmute yourself. So to save on background noise, most of the time you're going to want to have yourself muted, but you'll unmute yourself when your teacher asks for you to have a response or things of that nature. And to unmute, all you have to do is simply click and unclick the mute button. So that'll look like this. All right, and then you have the same functionality with video. Different teachers may have different expectations on video, so you're going to want to follow what your teacher asks of you for the live meetings. But if you're going to turn your video off, you're going to know that it's off because it has this red line through it. And when and if you're ready to turn your video on, you'll just simply click like this. All right, so I'm going to turn my video back off. The next thing that I want to draw your attention to is the Participants tab. So if we select that, you'll notice my screen just got a little bit wider, and now I see the list of participants who are in that meeting. So right now it's just me and my teacher, Martin Casper. So once you have your classmates in there, that list is going to be quite a bit longer, and you'll be able to see everybody who's in the meeting with you. The next thing that I want to draw your attention to is the chat. So if I click the chat tab, down here at the bottom, you'll see that a chat has opened. You'll have the option to message your instructor. So my instructor right now, or my teacher, is Martin Casper. So maybe I need to send him a quick message. I've just sent him one that says, I've muted myself because my dog is barking loudly. So, you can let your teacher know different things like that. You also have the capability to message everyone in the room. So that might look something like, good morning, classmates, happy to see all of you. All right. So that's what it looks like to message everyone in the class. As just kind of a caveat here, do want you to know that your teacher's going to be recording your lessons, and then they'll post those recordings for students who weren't able to attend the live meeting. So just be aware that the lessons will be recorded. The next thing I want to bring your attention to is the Reactions tab. So when I pop this open, you're going to likely recognize a lot of these because Zoom lets us use emojis to respond. So I'm actually going to share my video again really quickly so you can see what this looks like. So here's my video right here. Here's Mr. Casper's. He's got his video off right now. So if your teacher says something that you appreciate, or wow, or whatever, you can open that Reactions tab. And like I said, these emojis probably look pretty familiar to you. So if your teacher says something that you like, you can give her or him a clap, and you can see in my video in the upper left hand corner, now it's shown that reaction, but the reaction only stays for a few seconds. Okay, so you have other reactions here. You have thumbs up, you have heart, you have laughing, you have wow, and you have a celebration. Okay, so you can select different reactions at different times, of course. depending on what's going on in the class. All right, so I'm going to stop my video again so that I can show you just a couple more things. So you'll notice that when I opened the Participants tab, let me close it again. I'm going to come up here to close this. Okay, so when I opened my Participants tab, it made my screen a little bit wider so that I could see all the participants here. And when I opened the Chat tab, it opened that chat right down here. Okay, when you open the Participants tab, it opens up some more functions for you. So if you have a question of your teacher, you can simply raise your hand in that Participants tab. Okay, and then after your teacher calls on you, or if your teacher ends up answering your question and you no longer need to get their attention, you can click that again and it'll lower your hand. Your teacher may ask yes or no questions, and so you can simply, you have the yes option or the no option. If you want to take that back off, you just click it again, and you can see right here those icons came and went. The go slower and go faster are likely options that you're not going to use as often, but they mean exactly what they say. So if you need things to go a little bit slower, you can just give that signal right there, and your teacher will notice that in the Participants tab and will know that you need to slow down a little bit. And then same thing with go faster. You have a few more options over here, so it says more, and in that more option you also have a like button, a dislike button, another clap option. This coffee cup means that you need a break, and this clock means that you're stepping away for a moment. So you can use those to alert your teacher if you're needing to take a restroom break or something, you can give the coffee cup. If you are needing to be away for a moment, you can show the clock, and that just lets your teacher know what's going on, so that if he or she were to call on you to answer a question or something, they would know that you were away for a moment. All right, so there's lots of other functionality in Zoom, but those are going to be the most important things that you'll need in order to interact with your teacher and your classmates during live Zoom lessons. So looking forward to having everybody back this school year. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you again soon.